I'm right back. I swapped us to a very empty server to do our fishing quest. Not because that'll improve the fishing at all. More like I don't want to hear any backchat.
The small globe next to your health and mana globes is your energy, which you'll use for hobbies like gardening, fishing, and pet games.
Look at the sizes of the frost decoy and ice cootie you caught. I reckon that must have taken a bit out of you. As you may have noticed, fishing costs energy. Never fear, your energy will replenish over time. But we need to get on with your next fishing lesson. So here, have this energy elixir so we can get started. You ready for your next fishing lesson now? Yeah, sounds like someone's hooked on fishing. Let's get started. You're a bright kid, so I'm sure you noticed that the lesser frost lure I gave you is an ice school spell. And you probably also noticed that the frost decoy and the ice cuda are both ice school fish. Ice fish like ice lures. You can catch non-ice fish with your lesser ice lure, but you'll have a better chance if you buy the other school lures. I have lures for each school I can sell you. They're not required, but they will help you with your next objective. Catch one shark spear, a mechanical armor head, a catfish, a garfish, a fish sandwich, a mainstream decoy, and bonefish. Yeah, because I'm nice, I'm not gonna tell you to catch 7 fish and just wish you luck. I'm gonna give you luck.
Now we definitely need death, fire, and storm. I know for a fact the catfish is fire. There's a new death animation on the wrist. What? I am not in the water. How did I scare that one away? Now I'm in the water. Oh, that was a quest? Okay, that was a quest. What? I was on the ground. walked right past that. I should go do that.
You shout the words of power. Klaatu, Barata, Niktu.
Klaatu, Barata, Niktu.
You toss the shard of ice over the edge into the open sky. You summon a master of frost.
Who dares disturb my rest?
Oh,
Aha! A young wizard seeking the secrets of ice. I sense great power in you. Know ye this? We are the giants, kings of the sky.
and queens.
We accept your offering. You may call upon our servants, young thaumaturge. Study our magic well. A great evil is rising, and you may need our magic to stop it.
Exceptional work, young wizard. You may now call upon the servants of ice for your magic. Here, you deserve the ice trap spell. Come back later when you've learned enough to master more.
It'll be soon.
I am Baldur Goldpaws, a trader from far-off Grizzleheim, and I've just discovered this world. I have sailed across the great sea of skies, establishing new ports to trade my wares in. I would like to establish trade relations with the merchants here, if they be friendly. Can you help me? If Prospector Zeke is here, go speak to him. Then speak to your treasure card dealer, and anyone who sells furniture. If you can do that for me, I will be thankful.
Hey there, young wizard. How's it going for you so far?
You explain that Balder Goldpaws asked you to help set up trade relations between Grizzleheim and Wizard City.
That's great. Old Zeke's always happy to do business with the bears. Tell Balder I'll trade with him.
Ah, there's the old voice actor.
Hello there, young student. Welcome to the library. Can I help you find any book or card in particular?
I think that's
You
the old
tell
voice
Mr.
actor.
Argleston about the trade agreement Balder is trying to set up.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I would be happy to trade treasure cards with Grizzleheim. I wonder if we can set up a library exchange program.
Welcome to my shop, young wizard. Can I interest you in some furniture for your dorm room?
You tell Mr. Quickhammer about the flying boat with the trader from Grizzleheim.
That's great. I offer a selection of furnishings from across the spiral. Adding imports from Grizzleheim will certainly be good for my business.
I don't know if that's original or not.
Did you get agreement from the three merchants? Good! You have brought two worlds closer together. You have my thanks. I would like to reward you for your help getting your merchants to agree to trade with my world. Would you like to take a quick trip with me to visit Grizzleheim, my home? It will not take long now that I know the way. You can greet some tradesmen from Grizzleheim and see if they will trade with Wizard City. In Grizzleheim, speak to Thrain Stormfriend, Vider Silverthread, and Dane Goldright. Let them know I sent you with word of new trade partners.
I haven't seen that loading screen yet. Now, before we actually do anything else, there's that boat that goes up to Winter Dusk. And there's this.
Hey gang, thanks for checking out my music, and I hope you enjoy the new Winter Tusk area of Wizard101. See you in the game.
Yeah, it's Nick Jonas. I just thought that's kind of derpy and goofy and shit. I'm kind of seeing the old water graphics. They've still got the old bears. You can't fish.
You look like you could use a new rune-carved ring. I have just the one in stock.
Before he tries to sell you something, you explain about the trade agreement.
That sounds like a great idea. Sign me up. You should head back to tell Balder that we're willing to trade.
Ah, it's a terrible ring.
interest you in a new robe? This is a cold land, and you should try to stay warm. What size are you?
You explain that you're not robe shopping. You're here to set up trade with Wizard City.
Trade with Wizard City? I can certainly do that. I will have to get some smaller sizes in stock, though.
Man, it looks awful.
Welcome, young outsider. Where are you from, and what can I do for you?
You explain that you're from Wizard City, and that you're here to set up trade with Grizzleheim.
Sounds good to me. I'll trade with anyone with gold in their pocket.
We're not coming to Gusselheim with this girl until the geographic update. But you will be seeing this world done if I have it bought. With the other 3, don't worry. So the other 3 will be going through the world's OG style piece by piece. So this will all be gathered up into the Wizard City. And they'll be going into a playlist called the OG Articles, I believe. And if you want to see everything updated when it gets updated, you'll be looking for Grace's Grand Plan.
They are in agreement, then. Good news! We have done well this day. Ready yourself. I will take you home now. It was a pleasure working together. I wish you well in your future journeys. You may be unable to return to Grizzleheim right away, but when you do return, your visit will be marked by kind words and open hearts.
You must be at least 20th level to return to Grizzleheim.
Now what's gonna happen is he's gonna get stopped even at Croc. Even updated Croc yet. So Grace's Grand Plan will appear when they update Croc. Of which the other girls will be hopefully all the way done with Croc in the OG articles.
So, the headmaster's still worried about Malister. If you ask me, I think Ambrose needs to quit blaming Malister every time something goes wrong in Wizard City.
Why isn't his mouth moving?
Malister Drake was such an inspiring professor. Most consider him to be the greatest necromancer of our time. He understood life's limitations and strove to face them unafraid. Ambrose has suggested for me to stop practicing the death arts. He even suggested I give life a try. Ha! But I keep studying on my own. Maybe one day I will be as powerful as Malister. If you want to find out more about Malister, maybe you should talk to an old friend of his wife. You have heard what happened to Malister's wife, right? No? Oh, if you're interested, go talk to Gloria Crendel in Old Town and ask her about Sylvia Drake. Those 2 women were close. She could tell you more.
That's an old version of the quest. I'm positive they're just not gonna update that shit. But, you know, if I go through my playthrough and say another school, maybe the Forbidden Myth. I'm kidding. Balance. Then, yeah. I'll be doing my balance probably years from now. And like, they've got the first starter worlds updated. Reminder, I'm just doing Triton Avenue until it gets back to where it should be. If they rewritten the entire storyline, then what the frick? Beforehand, you had to gather these storm amulets. But it wasn't for finding Susie. There was some other convoluted reason. I think we're just figuring out. I don't know, I just think they made this quest line stronger. Longer. Like, I am not used to seeing Arthur.
Now, let's see what I can see.
Okay, his mouth just doesn't move.
If I'm right, and I usually am, whoever's enchanting these storm amulets also kidnapped Susie. They probably have Susie imprisoned close by. I can use the link between the wand and Susie to find her, and the link between the storm amulets and their maker to produce a vision. Here goes. Nothing? Whoever this is, they have some powerful magic. I think I could break through the interference with a charged Lumina crystal.
They make Lumina crystals at the mill across the river. Go talk to Blab Raveneye and get us a crystal.
If they just replaced Arthur's in trouble with Susie's in trouble. I feel like that's what they've done.
Lumina crystal, you're out of luck. The undead stole all my crystals. I've got lots of raw crystal. I could grind you another one, but the mill's broken. Undead stole the wheel cogs and scattered them all over. But even if I could grind you a crystal, I couldn't charge it. My lightning rod won't work. A Scarlet Screamer stole the primary coil. You could help get me up and running again. Gather up the cogs and get my coil back from the Scarlet Screamers, and I'll get you a crystal.
Alright. This is more busy work. the way, I do like these new icons down here that tell you which school they are. You used to have to take a freaking lottery to figure out who they were. You still have to in PvP. Take the lottery, I mean. Also for the RG articles, I am going to be wrapping up all my old Wizard101 videos into it. So you'll be able to see old stuff and new stuff. And see how they massacred my boy. In some areas. And here we have the Harry Potter wannabe. Wait, did Thomas just straight up leave?
Be bother this soggy place, and be bother you. If this coil's so precious to you, take it.
That's right, I'll let you line up what's new and what's old. As we're what I'm doing here. I'm lining up the old and putting it next to the new. And the new is going to be reviewed by our beautiful ice wizard here.
Splendid! Now, put those cogs to good use and get the old wheel turning. I'll fix the lightning rod. All right, we're ready. Here, just pull this lever and we'll charge that Lumina crystal right up. Ha! Well done, wizard. Thanks to you, I'm back in business. Here you are. One brand new, fully charged Lumina Crystal. She's a beauty. I hope she serves you well.
If they've done the classic damsel in distress with Susie. Ugh.
A Lumina Crystal! This should be just what we need. The Lumina Crystal will boost the power of my ritual. It'll work this time, I'm sure of it. It's working!
Susie, I can see her. But what was that horrifying thing with her?
That's the Harvest Lord. We studied him in class. He's a powerful spirit from the underworld who harvests the souls of the innocent.
It looked like she's in Galvanos Tower. That must be where the Harvest Lord is enchanting the storm amulets. Wizard, please free my sister.
So they made the girl the one that's in trouble, instead of the boy. Wow. Way to go with the classic damsel. So impressive. So impressive. So very impressive.
Another soul to harvest. I knew my little prisoner would draw more to me, like flies to honey. Wait, my dark master warned me about you. Ha! Imagine the reward he will give me when I present him your very soul.
Help!
I am beaten, but my master's grand design is nearly complete. Triton Avenue is doomed.
I know what he's talking about. Meet me outside, Wizard. I need your help.
The ancient Tritons were creatures of the sea and heirs to the power of the Storm Titan. It is thought they used their command of lightning to create technological wonders. But, if true, their inventions were lost to uncertain tides. The Tritons isolated themselves from their dragon and giant contemporaries, but were often blamed for cataclysms on the land or in the skies. Eventually they retreated to hidden oceans, seldom ever seen again, though some suspect there is a world of Tritons waiting to be found.
Please tell me this gets better.
I overheard the Harvest Lord's plans. He was raising an army of rotting fodder, armed with storm magic to attack Wizard City. But there's more. The Tempest Nexus up on the ridge channels storm energy into Triton Avenue. The Harvest Lord diverted the flow of energy to enchant the amulets. But after he finished the amulets, he directed the flow back on itself. The Nexus will explode and take Triton Avenue with it. Use the teleporter by the mill to reach the Tempest Nexus. I'll meet you up there. It's worse than I thought. The Nexus could explode at any moment. The controls, they aren't working. I can't set it right. Professor Bellstrom knows more about storm magic than anyone. Go ask him for help. I'll try to keep the Nexus stable. Hurry!
You can get to Ravenwood and back quickly by pressing the mark button to set your location. Give it a try. Use the Return to Commons button to get back to the Commons, and then head to Ravenwood. Wizard, it's time for the Decathlon event. Come see me in the...
Wizard, I hear you have reached level 10. Come to me when you would like to learn about...
Yay! You are doing really well. Come to the school for a new spell.
Hello, Wizard! What? The Tempest Nexus is going to explode? Oh dear me, we can't have that! Here, take this master key, ring it against the metal of the Nexus 3 times, and the feedback loop should end! Good luck, and move quickly!
If you marked your location in Triton Avenue, click the recall button to return to your mark.
But first, important thing to do. Drop everything at the hat and update everything you own. I need a new wand quick. Thankfully, everything here. Actually, no, I have a wand. What did I need? Death trap? No, that's not useful to me. The frick am I wearing? think I'm gonna cut it here for now. I'll see you next time to fix that storm nexus.